How's everybody doing? We missing a couple guys? No? Okay. All right. Well, our defense continues to come up with timely plays at the end of these ball games to help be part of our wins. Harrison Smith came up with the interception. It was a good example of rushing coverage coming together, setting up the tying score. And then our rush group came up big. You need those guys. They were able to get us off the field and get the ball back in our offense's hands, and good things happened there. Daniil and Zadarius, they're a big part of our rush team. They're causing a lot of disruption. They're not the only guys, but they've come up really strong for us right now. Presently, we have an extraordinary preparation environment going on in our building, with our whole team. And guys are coming in focused and engaged. There's a sense of want to rather than have to. And, I can't really imagine anybody having a better time getting ready to play games than us right now. So that's really positive. Now we're looking at the Buffalo Bills. This team is really well coached. They've been consistent over the years. Heck of a program. But they're very talented offense. They're good in all areas. You really don't see a weakness anywhere. They've been extremely productive. The quarterback position, I'm sure that is a question for people. I can tell you right now, we will prepare for Josh Allen. Everybody knows what Case Keenum can do. It's been here. He's been a spark for a lot of teams. He's a quality quarterback. So we'll just continue to prepare and listen and see how it comes out.
Hey, Ed, you said you can't imagine the team having a better time preparing for games. Maybe you could elaborate some of the specifics, what you mean by that exactly.
Yeah, I have to think a little bit. Just the process. We're kind of having fun in the meetings. Our veterans are very focused, but there's no tightness in our preparation. I don't know. There's just a nice even keel professional focus because they know how important things are and they want to win and they want to keep winning. So we have that. We have coaches that engage with their players that like to have fun. We want to make it a place where they want to come to work. That part of it. There's some special relationships on this team where these guys really enjoy each other after wins. That part of it has been so big around here. And when you enjoy it so much, you want to empty the tank and fill it back up every week to do it again. And that's kind of where we are.
What stood out for you just watching the progression of Jordan Hicks and Eric Kendricks in the middle of the defense?
Of Jordan? Just their connection right off the bat, all the way back to when we were in minicamp, you can't say enough about Barr or what he did to this program. When you take a guy out, and had a new guy in, there was just a real good chemistry with the two of them. And they both, they kind of connected their experiences and they learned to work off each other right away. So I don't know. It's just been, we can't take it for granted how important it is and how good it is for those guys to bring that to the team.
Coach, I know obviously you would always love to have Delvin Tomlinson healthy and in there, but could you just talk about how the guys kind of filled in for him with him sidelined and how they did as a unit?
With who sidelined? Oh, Delvin?
Delvin, yeah.
Yeah, they did a great job. Great job, and this team's been about guys stepping in and doing their job. But you look at the first play, James right there knocking his guy back. But as a team, they did it as a team. They spread the work out. It was a real productive performance.
Harrison Phillips with Harrison Phillips coming back to Buffalo, just what impact has he made so quickly with his defense?
Again, when he stepped in here, he felt a responsibility to connect and contribute, his experiences and his team qualities, and that's what he's brought here. And he's a good player, good physical player.
How about just the anchor he's kind of been in that middle of that line?
Yeah, been real solid for us, real solid, and he's so consistent. And he's every day you get the same player.
You had a lot of young DBs when training camp started, and I was curious what has allowed Caleb Evans to kind of ascend up that depth chart and be in a spot to replace Cam when he got hurt the other day.
Yeah, it's just we talk about our processes, and Kwesi and Kevin. We have after practice time where guys will get extra attention, whether it be meeting time or time on the field, and you keep grooming that process. Then when guys have to step up, they're ready to go, and that's true with all our young players, and we'll continue to do that. So I think that's part of the process.
What did he do to sort of,
It's just we're continually evaluating guys in practice of what they're doing. But, he brings great length. He has good speed. He's a focused young player, and he's listened to the vets and progressing.
With that, where do you see where Andrew Booth's at? I know he's
Yeah.
missed just so much time throughout the offseason
Yeah,
this year.
and he's right in there ready to go too. So he'll be ready to go if we need him to. And he's had good practices. He's been nicked a little bit more, so that puts you behind some. But again, every player's different. Everybody's some guys are more steep with the growth, and some are a little more gradual. But in the end, time will play out and show you what quality players both those guys will be.
You see a couple of almost interceptions earlier in the Washington game before Harrison Smith's.
Yeah.
Do you just kind of get the sense like if they gave you one more opportunity, Harry's
We're always thinking the next one's coming. So you're right. We're thinking that's coming, and we feel the same thing you do. When that ball got tipped up early in the game, we're thinking it's going to be ours. But we work on it. It's a very important thing to think about getting the ball in our program, and when we do, it certainly helps our team.
When you think about the offense's addition of T.J. Hockenson, and you think about defensively, you've got to cloud a receiver like J.J., but also cover a
Yeah.
big. How much stress? Where
Yeah.
is the most stressed on defense?
Yeah.
With that type of combination?
Well, anytime you just keep adding threats, it makes it harder to defend, and he's a quality player that's the thing you got to think about is he's a run blocker and he's a receiver. So there's no run pass tip when he comes in the ball game, and I think that's a very positive thing for our team. And but again, the more threats are out there, it just hurts our options of giving help to people.
You've prepared to play Josh Allen, obviously, before in Denver. What is the process like of preparing for a guy that has that kind of arm, is able to move around, that kind of height, everything he brings to it?
It's tough. It's like playing Cam Newton in the run game and like a big Ben Roethlisberger in the passing game, and you got them both together. So that's the problem. That's why they win a lot of games, but they don't win every game. So
If he's out, how much of a, you say what Case Keenum can do, but how big of a difference is it preparation-wise just when you don't have a guy with the Cam Newton, Ben Roethlisberger
it's just
combination?
a couple special things that he does you don't have to prepare for anymore. He's got one of the rocket arms in the league, one of the top 2-3 arms in the league. He is, with his legs and his power as a runner, he's rare. There's only a couple guys that can do that. So you're taking a top player in the league out of the game if he doesn't play. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.